I'm on the radio! Yay! So yeah, I'm on my way to Radio Lancashire now, which is in Blackburn. Like I said, they want me to play a couple of songs, so yay! And apparently I'm going to be on the panel as well, which has got like 3 or 4 other people on. So we get to talk about interesting stuff and what's happening in the world. And I still haven't looked at any news. I have no idea what's going on in the world. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! What have I done? So I've been up quite early this morning. I practiced and everything. I got the approval from my mum and dad. It looks like there's a few people that are going to be listening in, so I hope I don't disappoint. So I didn't vlog much yesterday. Sorry about that. What do you expect? I'm tired. I was tired. Very, very tired. After almost a week in Germany, Berlin, the amount of walking we did. We worked it out that we walked to the internet cafe. It was around 2.5 kilometers there and back, just so we could upload the vlogs to you guys. Say thank you.
Let's have some vocal with guitar.
Alright. So, just here at the radio station at the moment. This is where I will be sitting. In one of these seats. We're not quite sure, possibly expecting an audience. And that's where I will be singing.
And we'll sing live for you today. You don't have to run. Johnny Vick is here as well. He's a singer-songwriter. He's experienced obesity and alcoholism. He's singing live for you today. He loves filmmaking and writing stories too. I'm standing myself holding my breath there. Oh my word.
Oh dear.
I do a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
That's maybe why you look so good, Sally.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's all...
What do you do?
Right, I work at Gisborne Park Hospital.
Okay, just on one moment. I don't think your microphone's working, so I'll move on to Johnny, and then we'll find out what you do. Hello, Johnny. Nice to see you.
Hello there.
This is Johnny Vick. Is that your real name?
It's kind of like a shortened version of my real name. I have a very long name, 4 names altogether.
Go on, what are your 4 names?
Full name would be Jonathan Victor Benjamin Stott.
Crumbs. Yeah. What were your parents thinking of?
Well, I think it was either my mum or my dad wanted to call me Benjamin,
Okay.
but I think it was my mum that always liked the name Jonathan, and obviously my dad's called Victor, so he wanted his name in my name somewhere, so they decided on the compromise just to give me 4 names.
Throw them all in.
Yeah, that's right.
Throw them all in. And you're a singer-songwriter. You've been really writing music since you were very young, haven't you?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started?
When I started writing music, I was possibly 13, 14, give or take. I've been playing since I was maybe around 11. When I saved up my pocket money and bought one of these things that you get from August, which comes with the amplifier and the knockoff of a Fender Strat.
Yeah. And so you're in your bedroom.
Yeah, that's right.
Playing dead loud.
Yeah.
Who did you like? Who were your influences over the years?
Earlier it was probably Queen and Meatloaf, and obviously...
I'm feeling for your mum and dad now. I really am.
But earlier I grew up listening to the likes of Harry Chapin in the house, because my dad, he's a huge Harry Chapin fan, and whatever country compilation CD that happened to be playing. Yeah. And then I started getting into Bon Jovi when I was around 12, and I still am really hugely into Bon Jovi, and he's still my hero.
What's your accent?
Everybody asks me this. Well, basically, I was born in England, and I think from being very, very young onwards, I've always watched a lot of American television, and I think I'm one of these that likes to listen to every single word so that I get the whole story, and I think I must have picked up the accent.
No way. That accent is from listening to American telly.
It must be. Also, I'm a musician, so obviously I want to get the American feel sometimes. And I know it makes me sound really big-headed, but I think I must have accidentally, caught it with me talking.
Goodness me, I've never heard of that before.
I know, it's strange.
And you haven't spent time in America?
No. We do have some family over there on my mum's side.
That's your mentality, though, isn't it? That's how you do it. You know, that's
automatically put a jar or something in.
No, I don't. Never do.
No,
but
I never
it's time for a lot of people, though, isn't it? You know.
But a lot of people don't know.
Time for live music now. I know you're going to enjoy this. This is my guest, Johnny Vick, and he's singing It's All Right Now.
We got all the time in the world, we can't find it. And I know it's not that far, I think we can make it. It's all right now. We're going to a better place somehow, where the sunshine's always there, in the warm open air. Oh yeah, it's all right now.
But that song, Johnny, tell us a little bit about that. It's All Right Now. Where did that come from?
Well, I started writing that when I first decided that I wanted to move to Cyprus in 2006, because my parents had moved there. Well, basically, this song is pretty much self-explanatory. It explains itself. Basically, to get out of the cold, because I was living here.
Into the sunshine.
That's right. I wanted a change of life, and because I went for a week to go see the place, and I loved it that much, I booked and went again a month later. This time I spent 2 weeks. But instead of being the typical tourist, I went around, I visited everywhere, I've made a few friends, so I was so looking forward to going, and I had this idea for this sort of melody, and it kind of wrote itself when I got back.
So when you went out to Cyprus and joined your parents out there, what stage were you with your music career?
Not much.
Okay.
Not much at all.
And that had got you down, hadn't it? Was that why you went?
I kind of had a bit of a writer's block, but for a while, and but yeah, for about 3 years or so, obviously I got a little bit down, and I just didn't have the energy or the drive to write music, or let alone pick up a guitar. And
was that when you were putting weight on?
Yeah, I put on a lot of weight.
How much did you put on in total?
Well, I was 22 stones. And I think now...
look at you now, you think, goodness me. I mean, at 22 stone, you must have been really feeling that physically.
Oh, yeah. It's walk to the top of a single flight of stairs, I'd have to take a sit down. It got very silly.
And to get yourself to 22 stone, were you kind of in denial about what you were doing, do you think? Did you look at yourself and realise what was happening?
I didn't notice. I used to look at myself in the mirror, and I probably thought, oh, I look normal and everything, and... when you look at yourself on a photo, it's a lot different from a mirror, but it's even in photos, I was completely blinded by it. I didn't see how big I was. Because I used to drink a lot as well, and I think a lot of people probably got fed up with me.
How much were you drinking?
A lot. A lot. And also...
Are you talking about wine or whiskey or beer? Or?
It depends how much money I had at the time. I think if I had enough in the wallet, I'd probably go and grab myself some beer, and towards the end of the month, if I didn't have much left, I'd probably hit the supermarkets, buy the supermarket brand, and buy as much as I could, I guess, with whatever little I had in my pocket.
Was that happening before you went out to join your parents?
No, it got worse in Cyprus.
And also the fact that you were drinking as well. Was it easier to drink to excess in Cyprus?
Yeah, it's... It was a bit too easy with the heat and everything. You get very, very thirsty, and and one thing led to another, and it got to the point where I was really, really dependent on it, and also I was secretly drinking, not too bad, where I wasn't hiding it in the toilet or anything like that. I was going to the back of the cupboard.
So you knew it was wrong, and subconscious you kind of knew you shouldn't have been doing it.
That's
so you were trying to keep it from people.
Yeah.
On the panel with me today, Anne Jordan, Johnny Vick, and also Angela Murtagh. Johnny, you were talking to us a bit about losing weight, because you were saying that you put 22. You were 22 stone.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest.
Which is, you know, it's quite large, really.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. And then, so what made you want to lose the weight? What point did you hit in your life that made you decide to shed it?
It's a bit of a sub story, really. In Cyprus, I met a woman who I was kind of in love with, but she didn't return the favor. So I thought, oh, I know, I'll start losing weight and then she'll like me. You know, it's typical alcohol-induced thoughts that ran through my head. And so that's how I started it. And I was determined because I did like this girl. And then we never got anywhere, you know, with it. But but it's okay. In the end, I lost the weight and I was happier, much happier. Yeah.
And what about you drinking? How are you managing with that? Because you said earlier on in the programme that you had a drink problem.
I've now been without alcohol now for 15, 16 months now. It was February 28th was my anniversary this year. For
congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was other things as well. It's you know, silly things, waking up in the morning having absolutely zero memory of what I did the day before. You know, and waking up with broken noses, broken fingers, you know, bruises on my back. Obviously I fell down the stairs. I've been told I don't have any memories. It got very, very bad, so I just decided I've got to stop.
Time for live music again now. Welcoming to the BBC Radio Lancashire Theatre, Johnny Vick, and he's singing Steel Fire.
When you've lost your way, you know what they say. Steel fire, steel fire. You're burning your whole way through. Steel fire, I know they're gonna get to you.
Just putting my guitar away, turn my phone on it. I've got like 7 messages from people congratulating me. So that's nice. Thank you.
Yay! Yeah, so me and my sister went to Starbucks. You know, my crazy sister. Yeah, that one. She dragged me around Boots after we went for a coffee at Starbucks, and it's quite good. We're just listening to the broadcast that we did earlier.
She was told her mum had cancer and celiac disease.
I'm a radio star.
Johnny, and then we'll find out what you do. Hello, Johnny. Nice to see you.
Hello there.
This is Johnny Vick.
It was either my mum or my dad wanted to call me Benjamin, but I think...
And through Preston. If you are travelling through Preston, though, watch out for roadworks, new roadworks that have been put in place.
So quiet now. Leaves are turning green. It's also faded. Don't mean much to me.
Now my lovely German girlfriend is going to sing you a lullaby to say goodnight.
Good night. Take care. Have fun. See you tomorrow.
We should sell that right now. We could make tens of pounds on that. Good night.